Hey everyone, off the Mike Sports Network here, doing some NBA conversation. And no, I'm not going to talk about how great the Cleveland Cavaliers are. You guys can just go watch tape and just realize that this is a historic run that they are on. They've only lost 5 times, and they just lost for the first time in 2025. But they avenged that loss on Tuesday night against the Indiana Pacers. So, and they've got a huge game coming up against the Oklahoma City Thunder later this week. The story that's really dominating the NBA right now is because now we're heading, and now that we started 2025, all the conversation is going to start about, okay, who's getting traded? Who's getting traded? What's going to happen? And the number one name at the top of everybody's list is Jimmy Butler, because it looks like Jimmy Butler, his time with the Miami Heat has soured very quickly. He had a very impassioned press conference where he was asked like direct questions about his status, saying, "Yeah, I don't think it's going to work here anymore." He immediately gets suspended by Pat Riley, and it seems like this is heading towards a divorce. So a lot has been out there in terms of who would be interested. Some Cavs fans are like, "Yeah, we could go get him. He's like this, bulldog type player who wills his teams to win." And I'm not dismissing that Jimmy Butler is a very fantastic, championship level player, but at this point, he's in his mid 30s, and this is now. Let's see. He was in Chicago. He went to Minnesota, Philadelphia, now Miami. This is his fourth team. And in almost every other situation, he forced his way out of every single one of those situations. And to go against the Miami Heat, the Heat culture, to go against that and Pat Riley is ridiculous. And to me, if I'm an NBA team, I would not touch this at all. I would not touch this and disrupt chemistry at all, because he is a ticking time bomb. He's a ticking time bomb. You'll get him. He'll want to win immediately. We saw it in Minnesota. We saw it in Philadelphia. And then it blows up in your face. And for him to do this and display this type of behavior with the Miami Heat, a championship winning and really strong organization, is just bizarre. And to me, it's a red flag. It's a massive red flag. So I've heard the Phoenix Suns are interested. That organization is already a train wreck because they're trying to run it like a fantasy basketball roster. So Matt Ishbia, hey, if you want to dump off stuff and put the ticking time bomb that's Jimmy Butler in that organization, I don't think that's going to help you. I don't think that's going to help anybody. So when it's all said and done, the only team that seemingly is even remotely interested or most likely to get him, because I think Jimmy Butler might have a no trade clause, or he might just basically say, "Fuck it, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not signing anywhere else." If you like, because that's the whole reason why he's mad. He's mad at Miami because they won't pay him, which I don't blame. Like I said, he's getting up there in age, and he's proven to be kind of injury prone as well. And yeah, I understand he's taken the Heat to 2 NBA finals, one in the bubble and then one against the Denver Nuggets, and they lost both. So I just don't see like a path to success for winning a championship with this guy. So if I'm the Cavs, and it might be tempting to go get a winning player like him, I wouldn't touch it at all. Phoenix, if you want to do it, by all means, go ahead and do it. I just don't see any value in bringing in a guy who has essentially just, self-destructed in one of the most respected cultures and organizations, not just in basketball, in sports. Like the Miami Heat have really built up a reputation. You can say what you want about the LeBron, Wade, and Bosh years of how that super team and it kind of ruined the NBA, or however you feel about that. The culture there is real. Like, Eric Spoelstra is a damn good basketball coach, and they've been able to win with really significantly like lesser pieces and built it around a player. Jimmy Butler's just mad that they can't get somebody to come there because, the Blazers didn't want to trade Damian Lillard to them because it was clear that Damian Lillard didn't want to go anywhere else but there. He ended up going to Milwaukee. So, yeah, I don't know where this goes. I haven't had a chance to really talk about it, but it's been something that's been on my mind for a minute in the NBA. It's a bizarre situation to see this happen. I'm not surprised. It was nice to see Jimmy Butler on his best behavior. It was easy to root for him because of the way he did things on the court. But now a lot of this personality conflict stuff has really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in multiple different locations. And it's just not it's not sustainable. Like I said, you are signing up for a ticking time bomb. So if you're the Phoenix Suns, by all means go do it because they've got guys like Devin Booker is younger and the younger superstar, but Kevin Durant's career is winding down. Um they're going to probably have to trade Bradley Beal to get it done. That whole Bradley Beal trade has been a disaster. I think he's on the bench. So go ahead, do that. But if you're a top level team in the NBA, I would not even touch this. And I'm talking to you, Kobe Altman and the Cavs. Don't even think about it. You can make a trade for a lot of different pieces, but that's not the piece away that you are. You're already a really good team, but seriously, steer clear of Jimmy Butler. Anyway, a lot more content coming out here throughout the week. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.